Convoso is rolling out with Convoso Ignite. Can you take some time to kind of go through that? Like, what are we solving for with Ignite? Kind of tell us a little bit about the product and, how you feel it's going to really help brands in the space.
Yeah, so Convoso Ignite is something that we have been working on for a very extremely long time. And it all comes back to the challenge that everybody's dealing with today when it comes to operating outbound call center, which is calls being flagged or blocked. Right? That is the number one problem that we're looking to solve. We did that years ago as one of the first with Clear Caller ID. Since then, the game has changed. And unfortunately, carriers are taking matters into their own hands into a different way than they've ever had before by over-flagging and blocking calls. So we decided to find a different way on how do we help our customers who have consent on their leads to get through to their lead when they've been given consent.
Okay. So how does it operate, like before and after? Like what is the changes that are made, and how?
So the new way is really a matter of getting a sufficient number of DIDs. Going back to the old way, it was a very manual process in terms of having to operationally get more numbers and swap them out when they get flagged. And, it really was a very manual process. And so you're not able to operate a business if you're constantly having to swap out numbers. But the new way is really looking at the fact that not every number is treated equal by different carriers. Different carriers will show a number as clean versus flagged on the same carrier, but a different lead being called, it might show as flagged or clean. So we are studying and monitoring the performance of every single DID that is within your account, and then making sure through a variety of data points that we have that we will give it a score. That score will determine when to use which number for which call in real time using AI, so that you are given the best numbers that will get you the pickup the answer.
So if I'm a business leader, I have my contact rates, my conversion rates, my cost per acquisition, my transfer rates. Like, what should I be thinking of with Convoso Ignite?
Well, first and foremost, you want to ask yourself, am I clear with what my metrics are in that regard? Do I know what my cost per acquisition is? Do I know what my transfers per hour are? And you'd be surprised, some don't. The better, the best practices, the ones that are performing really well, they've got it nailed down. But you want to be clear about that so that when you use a product like Convoso Ignite, which is meant to give you more, contacts, more conversations, you can tell the difference by the fact that, am I bringing in more, calls that turn into more transfers, right? And do those transfers then, by the ability of getting more transfers, you are lowering your cost per acquisition so that you understand how to bring it down, and ultimately increases your revenue, decreases your cost. That's the first thing that you want to do, is make sure you look at your numbers and metrics.
Okay. Would you say that Convoso Ignite can set your contact rates on fire?
Yes, I would say without a doubt. It's really relative though to your operation, meaning there are other factors involved, right? Like, you need to be responsible for the way you dial. The more aggressive you will dial, it doesn't matter what strategy you have in place, the flag rate will go up. But at the same time, as long as you have a good strategy in place, you're being responsible with your level of engagement, Convoso Ignite will make a noticeable impact. As we've seen, that impact could be anywhere from a 10% increase. It could be upwards of 30, 40, 50%. It really just depends from one business to another. But fire is definitely the key word we've been using a lot lately.
It's like NBA jams.
Yeah.
Or, NBA jam. Like,
you can be on fire.
Yeah, totally. What has been, so it's in beta, we're rolling on beta. What has been the feedback from customers who are using it right now?
So we've done a split test, right? The way we are letting our customers see the value of it is we're letting you run half of your calls with a Convoso Ignite, the other half without. And the feedback we've been getting is that, how do I get 100% of it on there as quickly as possible?
That's great.
Right? Like, it's been great. And we've had a lot of questions. And through beta, of course, you find out different things. generally speaking, though, people are ready to just get everything on board 100%.
That's awesome. Very exciting. Any last comments or anything else to mention about Ignite?
Yeah, this is just the beginning, right? Like the way we're designing this product has a lot more in store in mind. This is just phase 1. And so be on the lookout for phase 2, 3, 4. It is going to be something that we're going to continue to build on and improve over time, like we do with everything else at Convoso. And so I'm excited for the world to see what's to come over the next several months ahead.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, congratulations on the launch, and looking forward to seeing this be pushed across the entire ecosystem.
Likewise.
Awesome.